Hello and welcome to www.collectingluxurywatches.com. Today we're talking collecting watches and we're going to review one of my favourite all-time dress watches, which is my Vacheron and Constantin 1960s yellow gold dress watch. And this is one of my all-time favourites, and I acquired this from a dealer in Melbourne. That was Armadale Watch Gallery. I've known Shonny for many years, and he's a lovely guy. He always gives me a special price, so I've really got to appreciate that. And I mean, one of the things is, if you're going to build a watch collection, you definitely need a dress watch. And just as the watch snob says, even if you shovel coal for a living and you spend your weekends in a lawn chair, there will be times when you need to look smart. When those times come, that digital sports watch just isn't going to cut it. If you're going to the trouble to don a suit or sports jacket, or even a nice sweater for a dinner date, nothing finishes off like a slim, elegant timepiece. And with that said, I acquired this beautiful piece. I got it in unrestored condition, and sometimes you've really got to look for the ugly ducklings and find one that has got potential. And this was a beautiful piece. It original dial. I prefer to buy original dial pieces. 18 karat case, all signed Vacheron. It needed a service. It needed a polish, and it also needed a crown and a much better strap. It had this ugly brown leather strap, very thick leather strap, and with a quality thin dress watch, it's always good to try and get as thinner strap as possible just to complement that look. And that's always the secret. You've got to look at the watch in the time period it was in, and this is just, you've just got to match the straps with it. It had a big chunky strap and it just looked off-putting. It made the watch look terrible. By putting the correct type of strap on it, it just makes it so elegant. And this watch here, I've had it dated by Vacheron and Constantin. I went to the Vacheron and Constantin concierge, and from the case number, the movement number, and the movement reference, they were able to tell me that the watch itself is 1960. And 1960, that was at the start of the ultra-thin watch wars, and AP, PP, VC, they were all trying to make as thin as possible. And this piece here uses the K1001 movement, which is it was a movement designed by Jaeger-LeCoultre, AP, and VC. And the VC version was also a Geneva Seal version, so it's got that extra bit of quality to it, and it's just, I think it's a very elegant watch, and it's just gorgeous. And the reason I jumped at this VC, I saw it, I could see what potential it had there, and I thought, well, I've just got to have it. And the dress watch is strange because society has gone very casual. We've had the casualization of men's fashion. You can blame it on all sorts of things, but we've got casual Fridays, business casual, and it's just, it's just terrible. You see men turning up at weddings in jeans and untucked shirts, and it's good to get back to a classic, beautiful dress watch. And the dress watch itself, the thin dress watch, is making a comeback, and I think everyone needs an elegant dress watch. And the beautiful thing about it is that with the if you're looking for a second-hand piece, there are some absolute bargains out there in the second-hand vintage watches, and these are absolutely gorgeous pieces. Now, what's the rules for a good dress watch? Well, a dress watch itself should be under 40 mils in diameter. Now, my Vacheron is actually 33 mils, so that's check. Dress watch should slip unassumingly under a tailored shirt cuff. Check. The Vacheron does that absolutely beautiful. The other thing is that the dial should be simple. Check again. The Vacheron has got the sub-seconds at 6. Just very elegant. Doesn't even have a date feature. Just absolutely beautiful. The Vacheron itself is also, the metal choices why not go for a precious metal in a dress watch? Check again. The strap, a natural strap. Check again. We've got a beautiful black crocodile pattern strap there. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we've also gone for a beautiful thin, well, the thinnest sort of 1960s movement that was available, Vacheron K1001 mechanical movement, and that's just absolutely beautiful. It's slim, it's modestly sized, it's simple, it's a precious metal on a natural strap, it's got a mechanical movement, it ticks all the boxes for what a dress watch should be, and I absolutely adore my Vacheron, and I just think it's just such a beautiful piece to behold and to touch, and it's got a really nice tick to it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Every collection needs an ultra thin dress watch, and I mean I've got my holy trinity piece is a Patek 5107 Calatrava Grand Tourly, a modern interpretation of a dress watch. But the Vacheron, it just does it in such a 60s way. It's just so beautiful. I had a vintage Mercedes 230 SL, and the Vacheron has got many things in common. Just like the Mercedes had a very thin rim steering wheel, the Vacheron just fits in just like that Mercedes. And just like the Mercedes, you had to have serious money in the day to be able to afford that vehicle and also that wristwatch. It was a lot of money for a Vacheron, and that's really Vacheron's heyday, was 50s, 60s. After then, Vacheron had a bit of a decline. Vacheron is really coming back. They've got some wonderful pieces, and these iconic dress watches from Vacheron, I think they'll have to go up in value. They're just so beautifully done, and I mean, they're just the attention to detail. You look at the coin edging on the bezel there, it's just absolutely beautiful. I've had it completely restored. I've got a new crown on it. The crown, I think, was not the original crown, but the case is correct, the movement's correct, the dial's correct. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. Classic, gorgeous Vacheron piece. I don't want to sell it. I thought about when I bought it originally, I could flick it for a profit, but I just love it. I don't think I could find another Vacheron as nice as this. I think I'm lucky to have acquired this, and I just want to keep it in my collection, and I bring it out for special occasions, and it's beautiful. I've got so many pieces that are wonderful pieces in my collection, but this Vacheron, it's a piece I've showed my collection to people, and I've got the Patek is many times more expensive than the Vacheron, and I've got a beautiful Giga LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date, but the people have said, gee, that Vacheron is beautiful. Look at the attention to detail. I mean, first class brand. Vacheron, it doesn't get any better than VC. Vacheron and Constantin, I mean, that's just class. It's just beautiful, and I really love my piece, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to come to my website www.collectingluxurywatches.com. Thank you very much.